All right, we are at the map and we are in Playa del Rey. Let's get into it. Okay, so you'll see Playa del Rey as outlined, if my pencil will work, in the red. Excuse my drawing, but you'll see Playa del Rey in the red. All right, so that is Playa del Rey. It is bordered by to the right to the northwest. You have Marina del Rey. And then over here you have Playa Vista, which is a really cool area. Playa Vista, then you have Westchester right to the east. This area, this blue area right here is the Los Angeles Airport, LAX. And then right to the south you have El Segundo. Okay. So this is basically where you have around Playa del Rey, okay, and right after you see Playa Vista, you have Culver City, okay. So a lot of moving parts surrounding Playa del Rey, and Playa del Rey is part of what you consider Silicon Beach. So that's near all of the tech companies that have moved into the area, and they've dubbed the area Silicon Beach. All right, and Playa del Rey. Fun fact: Playa del Rey means, if you don't know Espanol, it is actually means beach of the king. I thought that was interesting. But let's get into how do you get in and out of Playa del Rey. So Playa del Rey, always, when we're looking at these, where my pen go? There it goes. When you're looking at these beach cities over here, you're always going to see the one. Okay, so the one, like I said, is basically PCH, which is the Pacific Coast Highway, and it runs right along. Let me show you. It runs right along the coast. You see the one? It'll literally take you all the way up to the state of Washington, Oregon, all of it up there. All right. So when you're on the one, actually in Playa del Rey, this is Lincoln Boulevard. Okay. So Lincoln Boulevard, as you can see, there's no like super major highways right here. But if you take the one, let's see, Persian Drive, let's get closer. Pershing Drive, you see this is Imperial Highway. Imperial Highway is actually the 105 freeway, okay? So the 105 freeway, if you're towards the south part of Playa del Rey near Dockweiler Beach, uh, the 105 freeway, once you're on it, it'll literally, this is the freeway that'll take you right to into LAX, okay? So you see, if you're traveling on the 105 and you're going west, it literally, the freeway ends and you keep going and it turns into Imperial Highway and it'll dump you right into the ocean, okay? So that's really good to know. So you can take, if you're here now, like near Dockweiler Beach in Playa del Rey, you can take Imperial Highway to the 105 and catch the 405. As you can see, this clutter of the 405 and the 105 meet right here. Okay, this is Sepulveda Boulevard. This is another good area, good street that'll take you literally, if you're in the valley, if you're in the valley and there is like some major gridlock traffic on the 405, you can literally take Sepulveda Boulevard from the valley to the airport if you need to. I've done it before when I used to uh, work in the valley, and I would have to sometimes, every now and then, if the freeway was just too ridiculous, I would hop on Sepulveda Boulevard, and it would take me all the way to towards the airport or towards South LA. Okay, all right, so that is the 105. So let's zoom out a little bit. Another good, okay, so you're taking the one. So say if you're right here, you're taking Pershing Drive, okay, and this is running right here parallel to the beach, as you can see, and then the one will take you, like I said, all the way towards Venice, and it'll take you to the 90, and this is still all inside of, let me scooch out right here. This is all inside Playa del Rey. Okay, so let's go right here. I want to show you this area right here. So, like I said, the 105 is one way you can take to get to the 405 if you need to. And there's also this loop right here. You see this where Lincoln Boulevard, which is the one, it comes right over here as if you're almost right to Marina del Rey. And then you see this Culver Boulevard exchange right here. This little circle, let's see, this little circle, let me get my pen actually. That's the Culver Loop, okay? So this little action right here will take you right to Culver Boulevard. So you can hop on Culver Boulevard to get to, if you need to get over towards Culver City, if you need to hop on the 90. And remember, I was telling you that the 90 will take you right to Culver City if you need to. If you take the Culver and you take Culver Boulevard, hop on the 90, it'll take you, if you need to get on the 405, that's one way you can get on the 405, or you can go right into Culver City. Okay, that's good to know. Or you can just stay on Lincoln Boulevard and go all the way up through Marina del Rey to Venice. Like I said, Culver is over in this area. So there are a few ways you can get to the freeway. Another way, of course, is like I said, Sepulveda Boulevard. Sepulveda runs into, at some point, most of the freeways. Okay, so you see Sepulveda Boulevard, you can catch it right over here near the 405. So there are a few ways you can get onto the 405 to get where you need to go. If not, there are options of taking the streets. All right, so I just wanted to show you the highways and byways because, trust me, I was just in traffic and you need to know these places. It's like, oh, that's so boring. No. If you live in LA, you need to know the back streets. You need to put ways. I know you just need to have this in mind when you're looking for, maybe if you're working out of the area, you need to know where to go and how to get there. Okay. So I just want to make sure you're informed before you purchase a home in Playa del Rey. All right. So what else is there about Playa del Rey? So we talked about where it was bordered by. So let's get a little bit, let's talk a little bit about the community. Actually, you know what? Let's drop right here in the beach. Woo-hoo-hoo. I think I want to go to the beach. Meet me at the beach. Now, about the community of Playa del Rey. Of course, you have a lot to do if you wish at Playa del Rey. One of the best parts about Playa del Rey is, of course, the beach. You have the beach where you can surf. There are no huge waves because of the breakwater that was built to protect the marina in Marina del Rey. But you have the beach, you have skating, biking. Bologna Creek is a popular bike path which flows from Playa del Rey to Marina del Rey, Culver City. You also have beach volleyball, and everything that the beach can offer you is here for Playa del Rey. Okay, now you have 3 different parks in the area in Playa del Rey, and you also have the wetlands where you can view different wildlife, animal species. It's protected land, which is a very nice area just to kind of go sit and watch, sit and look, just to have a little peace, a little zen for your day, okay? Now, if you're like me, if you're like me, what you want to do is sit at the beach all day, okay? Make sure you wear your sunscreen because that is one thing that I neglected to do my first time here. One of the first beaches I came to is out here. I was here all day in Dockweiler Beach at the fire pits with friends, and I thought that my melanin was going to protect my skin, and it did not, and that was my first time getting sunburned, and it was not fun at all. So make sure you wear your sunscreen. Make sure you call me when you are ready to come out to Playa del Rey and look for a home. Like I said, I'm a local real estate agent with Equity Union, and I look forward to serving you. So let's talk about the homes in Playa del Rey. Playa del Rey homes, they have a median for the single family homes. It depends on the month. I know last month, as of we're recording this video, the median sales price was over 3.8 million for a single family home. Now, I've seen it the month before last at around 2 million. Okay, a little over 2 million. Okay, so it depends on the sales for that month. Um, the median, I know that that can be a lot for most people, right? But you can still get into Playa del Rey with a condo or a townhome. Okay, now of course I have another video about Playa del Rey, the pros and cons. So anywhere you live in Playa del Rey, you have to be, like I mentioned in that video, comfortable with the airport noise. Okay, but let's take a look at some of the homes in Playa del Rey. So I brought up Playa del Rey's zip code, which is 90293 when you're looking. And this is my website. So I did a few parameters and I'm looking at, so you can see also the jungle, that area, they call it the jungle. But it's not the jungle that's in Training Day. That's a different jungle that's on another side of town. Okay. More South Central LA. Okay. But this is Playa del Rey. And the jungle is, there's a lot of apartments in this area. But as you can see right here, they have a home listed for uh, just about almost $5 million. Okay, so this ain't the same jungle. All right, so you can see right now these are homes that are on the market. This is 4 point. This is about just literally 5 million, and then you also have some that are um, as low as for a one bedroom, one bath, 686 square feet. Um, you have a condo for 539. Okay, you can also get one. I've been inside these actually. You can get one for 540, 545. So you can see the difference and see some of the homes are 1.9, 2. See, those are the most of the homes that are listed in that, basically around 2 million. Okay, so that's probably about what you're going to have for the single family homes for most of them in the area. So just giving you a feel for what they are. Of course, this is the one that's 5 million. That's huge. 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, over 5,000 square feet. LA huge. Okay. I know some people from some areas are like, that is small, but it's big for LA, and you're on the beach. I mean, you just look at that view. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's just, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, this is what you can get in Playa del Rey. Okay. Now, of course, I love Playa del Rey. There are some great things about Playa del Rey. You have, let's take a look back over here. You have, like I mentioned already, um, the inn at Playa del Rey, which is lovely. I've stayed there a few times, and that is a bed and breakfast. It's really nice. So if you're looking to just immerse yourself in the community, if you're looking to, I recommend going, and they're not paying me for this at all. This is not an ad. Stopping by and staying at the inn at Playa del Rey, which I think I mentioned in my other video too. But also, let's see if we can get a little closer. So some of these streets. So this Pershing, uh, I know I'm saying, excuse my thick Southern accent, but this, like I said, runs right along, right parallel to the beach. Let's see if I can get down there so you can see. Bam. All right. All right. So you can see Pershing Drive. If you go, I turned around way too many times, so now I'm like turned around. Let me see where I am. Okay, so yeah, so this is There we go. That's what I want. All right. All right. Okay, so this is Playa del Rey. I mean, it is a really cool area. I likened it to Mayberry because it is kind of like, I'm dating myself, but if any of you know the Andy Griffith show from back in the day with little Ron Howard, not so little now, um, Mayberry, this is kind of like a beach Mayberry. Okay, it's kind of a sleepy town. It's real kind of quiet town. It's not very touristy, um, so you really get that kind of a community feel in Playa del Rey. If you want to just be low key, low key, have your beachfront view, and you're not trying to be in the mix. You can definitely find a home in Playa del Rey. Okay, Playa del Rey is a neighborhood. It's not an actual city. It's actually the city of Los Angeles, and Playa del Rey is a neighborhood within the city of Los Angeles, which means that the schools, fire, police, everything is Los Angeles, city of Los Angeles. The schools are LAUSD, which is Los Angeles, uh, LAUSD, Los Angeles Unified School District. Okay. So that's what you're going to get when you are in Playa del Rey. Of course, there aren't a lot of schools directly in the neighborhood of Playa del Rey. So you, depending on where you are in Playa del Rey, if you're looking at the public schools, you may feed into some of the surrounding areas like Westchester, okay, to go to the to go to school. Of course, there are plenty of private schools in the area, and you want to make sure that you look up these schools and the ratings on niche.com or niche.com. Greatschools.org, I believe, is the exact web address. But great schools, niche.com, are great resources for your schools. Okay. Now, I'm trying to see if there's anything. I think that's basically it. I mean, Playa del Rey is a lovely town, and if you are interested in taking the leap to take your family and bring them on and move and live and buy a home in Playa del Rey, give me a call. I would love to show you around personally, the area, and show you homes in the area so that we can find your perfect match for Playa del Rey. All right. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you check out my next other videos about Playa del Rey, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. My contact information is in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you send it out to friends. Like the video. I look forward to seeing you on the beach, anywhere. Come on, let's go. Let's surf. Let's get it.